Namaste. This is Story Express Radio presenting you News Treasure, a news bulletin program with amazing journey of top stories. Good morning. I am Nitesh Vibhandik presenting you the top 15 stories, the top 15 headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi announces Janata Curfew on 22nd March, urges for resolve, restraint to fight coronavirus. 27 Indian musicians come together for one-of-a-kind, safe and sound concert. During the coronavirus crisis, Leo Varadkar, the Irish Prime Minister, to work as a doctor during pandemic. During COVID-19, 7 held for attacking health workers in Indore. When Maharashtra police cancelled a parallel bigger Tablighi Jamaat event to avoid COVID-19 spread, Bollywood comes together for Muskurayega India. PM Narendra Modi lauds the initiative. During the coronavirus outbreak, schools and colleges likely to remain closed after April 14. The COVID-19 news. 84-year-old Pune man designs low-cost Bharucha ventilator. Flipkart calls out to home entertainers through Varun Dhawan, gives platform to reward them. Community radio in Mumbai radio station hands out free radio sets to the people. It will be a game changer, dear Netflix and Amazon Prime. Doordarshan is coming for you. T-Series Red FM announce an all-star fundraiser, the Care Concert. The news of Maharashtra, MSRTC buses likely to ferry students from Kota. With over 63 crore imprints on social media, charity show Sangeet Setu breaks viewership records. The top brands of India, Netflix, Amul, Lifebuoy create topical awareness campaigns around COVID-19. And I for India concert, Akshay Kumar, Amir Khan, Anil Kapoor, Shankar Ehsaan Loy began on a musical note. And now, the detailed news as follows. Prime Minister Narendra Modi announces Janata Curfew on 22nd March, urges for resolve, restraint to fight coronavirus. 27 Indian musicians come together for one-of-a-kind, safe and sound concert. Prime Minister Narendra Modi sought to calm nerves and urged Indians to remain indoors as much as possible as he addressed the nation on how it would battle the coronavirus pandemic. The Prime Minister, in a televised address to the nation, announced a Janata Curfew from 7 am to 9 pm on Sunday 22nd March to stop the spread of coronavirus. The PM said people should not step out of their homes Sunday except for those working in essential services like healthcare, security or media. India is grateful to them and citizens should express their gratitude to these people on Sunday. He appealed citizens to do this by clapping or ringing bells for 5 minutes at their doorsteps. While everyone is spending time at home, thereby fighting the critical situation in the country, many musicians have decided to join hands for one-of-a-kind online show for their fans. With a Janata Curfew being announced and with a Janata Curfew being homebound, the brainchild of Morjo Chatterjee decided to bring Bollywood singers included Akhil Sachdeva, Richa Sharma, Shruti Pathak, Abhay Jodhpurkar, Bhumi Trivedi, Ravi and Sargun Dubey, Jaslin Royal, Tulsi Kumar, Dhwani Bhanushali, Eric Pillai and many more. Organizer Morjo Chatterjee said, "These are difficult times and we all are sailing through it. Every singer in their own way wanted to reach out and further enhance and spread awareness about the concert and current scenario. We all can watch our favorite singers performing live and try best to entertain you all with our music." The Irish Prime Minister Leo Varadkar has rejoined the medical register and offered to work shifts to help the health service during the coronavirus crisis in Ireland country. Ireland's Prime Minister Leo Varadkar has re-registered as a medical practitioner in an effort to help out throughout the crisis. Varadkar worked as a doctor for 7 years before leaving the profession to become a politician and was removed from the medical register. Varadkar is from an Indian origin. His father, Ashok Varadkar, decided to raise him in the Catholic faith. It will take some time for our lives to get back to normal. From 18th May, outdoor works like construction and landscaping will resume. Some retail outlets like garden centers, hardware stores, repair shops will reopen, and some outdoor sporting and fitness activities in small group will be allowed, said Dr. Leo Varadkar. Despite the progressive nature of the plans, some of the restrictions currently in place across Ireland will be lifted every 3 weeks until mid-August. Mr. Varadkar soundbite. He added as,
"We all need to take steps to reduce close human contact. That's how the virus is spread. Not just at public gatherings or in public places, but also in our own homes, places of leisure and places of work. Large public gatherings are cancelled. All pubs and bars are shut. And we've asked people to curtail or cancel social gatherings. I know these choices won't be easy, but they are necessary. For those who've lost their jobs and had their incomes reduced, there will be help and understanding from those who can give it, particularly the banks, government bodies and utilities."
7 held for attacking health workers in Indore. 7 persons were arrested for the alleged attack on health workers in Tadpatti Bokhal area of Madhya Pradesh, Indore city, an official said on Thursday. A 5-member team from the health department had gone to Tadpatti Bokhal on Wednesday to quarantine relatives and acquaintances of a COVID-19 patient when an unruly mob attacked them with stones, injuring 2 women doctors. Harinarayanchari Mishra, his designation as Deputy Inspector General, based on the video footage, he said that we identified 7 persons and arrested them. We are also tracking down people who are spreading these rumors on social media and taking legal action against them. The police have arrested 7 men, between 3 of them have criminal record. Meanwhile, Indore Collector Manish Singh warned that the district administration will not tolerate such incidents and misbehavior. Taking this, Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan warned that antisocial elements involved will not be spared at any cost. Chauhan salutes health workers for their dedication and assured to take care of their security. Karni Singh Shaktawat, the Chhatripura police station in charge, said that the accused have been discharged under sections of 147 like rioting, 188 and 269. The police are on the lookout for at least 15 accused who were involved in the attack. The Tablighi Jamaat event was supposed to be attended by thousands of devotees, including a large number of foreign delegates on March 14. Even as the government continues to gauge the impact of the huge gathering at Nizamuddin Markaz that has risked thousands of lives, sources says the Tablighi Jamaat event had planned for an even bigger event in Vasai, Mumbai. According to police, permissions for the event had been sought in January and Palghar police had even granted permission. Upon learning that the event was to be attended by thousands of people and also foreign nationals amid the coronavirus pandemic, the decision was taken to withdraw permission and the event was cancelled. Niket Kaushik, IG of Konkan range of Maharashtra Police, said that there were growing numbers of COVID-19 cases in March and the event organized was to be attended by thousands of people, which also included foreign nationals. This would increase the threat of community spread of cases, and so we decided to cancel the permissions. The timely action by police officials prevented a massive community spread of the pandemic to an even greater extent from what we see unfolding after the Nizamuddin event of Tablighi Jamaat. Gaurav Singh, SP of Palghar Police, said that we took the decision on March 6 to cancel the permission for the event and we believe that it was a wise call. Several Bollywood celebrities came together for a motivational song titled Muskurayega India. The track attempts to give people hope amid the coronavirus crisis. Penned by Kaushal Kishore, the song has been sung and composed by Vishal Mishra. It was unveiled on April 6, lauding the film industry's efforts. Prime Minister Narendra Modi shared the video of the song on Twitter and wrote, "India will fight, India will win. Good initiative by film fraternity." Akshay Kumar, the big actor from the Bollywood film industry, said that at a time like this, when our days are clouded with uncertainty and life has become to a standstill, bringing you a song of hope. The video of Muskurayega India begins with the PM Narendra Modi's televised address to the nation, in which is seen assuring the people of India that we shall emerge victorious from these trying times. The song features various Bollywood actors including Akshay Kumar, Kartik Aaryan, Tiger Shroff, Vicky Kaushal, Rajkumar Rao, Ayushmann Khurrana, Kriti Sanon and Bhumi Pednekar, among others, offering us hope from their respective homes. A Just Music and a Cape of Good Films initiative, Muskurayega India has over 7 lakhs of views and is trending on YouTube. It gives the message that everything will be alright if we support each other during these difficult times. PM Modi on Wednesday hinted that the centre in all likelihood will be extending the nationwide lockdown, which means schools and colleges will remain shut for a longer period of time. The new academic session will commence from August, while for the new students it will be September 1, 2020 as per the UGC guidelines. It has been recommended that universities, schools and colleges, the teaching process and continue via online distance learning, social media, emails, video conferencing among others till the lockdown ends. UGC minister said that in order to maintain social distancing, safety and health of the students, universities can grade students based giving 50% marks on the basis of the pattern of internal evaluation adopted by the universities and the remaining 50% marks. CBSE suggested various ways of the new way of education. Shift focus from schools to school-home collaboration for learning, the importance of greeting with folded hands or namaste, our food habits and the Ayurveda system, yoga, etc. are being appreciated worldwide. Encourage the students to do the projects on Indian art, language and culture as a part of their sharpening their understanding on the sustainable aspects of our culture. Anurag Tripathi, CBSE secretary, says
कि हमारी इवैल्यूएशन प्रोसेस भी अभी शुरू नहीं हो पाई है और इसमें लगभग हमें 1.5 महीने का 1.5 मंथ का समय लगेगा। हम वेट कर रहे हैं, जैसे ही हमें एडवाइजरी मिलती है गवर्नमेंट से, हम टच में हैं, सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट से हम रिक्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, जैसे हमें एडवाइजरी मिलती है हम सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग मेंटेन करते हुए बच्चों की कॉपियां इवैल्यूएट करा सकेंगे और विद इन 2 मंथ रिजल्ट देने की स्थिति में होंगे। यहाँ मैं एक चीज आपके माध्यम से जरूर बताना चाहूंगा कि बच्चों को और पेरेंट्स को पैनिक होने की जरूरत इसलिए नहीं है क्योंकि ये सिर्फ सीबीएसई बोर्ड के साथ नहीं, देश के सारे बोर्ड्स और वर्ल्ड वाइड जितने कंट्रीज हैं सब जगह यही स्थिति है। तो अगर बच्चों का सेशन चेंज होगा, अगर पोस्टपोन होगा, उनके फर्दर उनके एजुकेशन में लेकर के जो चीजें होंगी वो पूरे विश्व में एक जैसी होंगी। तो इसलिए वेट करें, पेशेंस रखें और जितनी घर में लर्निंग हो सकती है उतनी लर्निंग करें।
IISER Pune and IUCAA researchers are involved in a multi-institutional effort to produce open-source computer-aided designs for a mechanical ventilator that is currently in use in hospitals. This work is being carried out in collaboration with Captain Rustam Bharucha from Bharucha Instrumentation and Control, Pune, India. Every community impacted by a spike in the number of COVID-19 patients is likely to run short of ventilator. Captain Bharucha, the retired captain, said the need of the hour is to find a ventilator with a proven design which has already been used in hospitals and mass produced locally. More sophisticated modern ventilators are too expensive and near impossible to build in resource-constrained environments. What makes the Bharucha ventilator potentially so useful is the current crisis in the very fact it is robust, relatively easy to make and purely mechanical with no electronics. This is a useful design to build upon to meet the ventilation challenge of the resource-constrained global south, where over half of the world's population live. The cost per machine when made by an individual buying parts locally should be less than rupees 7,000, means $95, and when mass produced would become 3,500, which is similarly to $50. This would make it one of the cheapest ventilators available for the treatment of COVID-19 patients. Dr. Naresh Sharma, Principal Technical Officer International Relations IISER Pune, said that the Bharucha ventilator has a proven track of history of being used in hospitals to save lives. We hope that our efforts to make a CAD model and releasing it under open source will help kickstart the innovations defined by the resources available to address the clinical requirements. Flipkart has announced the launch of Entertainer Number 1, a stay-at-home reality show under the Flipkart Originals umbrella. To promote the show, the brand has introduced a TV and digital campaign featuring Varun Dhawan. Vikas Gupta, Head Customer Marketing and Digital Business Flipkart, said, "At a time when the nation is spending all their time indoors, we found an interesting opportunity to use entertainment and cheer up India in a special way. Through Entertainer Number 1, we are bringing a unique stay-at-home reality show to our audience that provides budding entertainers a platform to stay connected during this difficult time." Conceptualized by marching ants, the promo asked the country to participate in this show. In the film, Dhawan is seen using everyday essentials as props. As he looks to entertain, it was a film on a smartphone by the actor at his home. Joy Ghoshal, co-founder of Marching Ants, says that this has truly been a paradigm shift in ad filmmaking. Here, we are creating and bringing to life an entire show along with releasing communication for it from home. This is a history of sorts where we created India's first digital reality show without stepping out of our homes. Every step of the creation was exciting, challenging and digital in its true sense.
हेलो इंडिया के एंटरटेनर्स, है दम घर बैठे इंडिया को चीयर करने का। एंटरटेनमेंट के एक वीडियो से थोड़ी गुदगुदी और बहुत सारा धमाल मचाने का। तो फ्लिपकार्ट ऐप पे अपने वीडियोस अपलोड करो, जीतो इंडिया का दिल और करोड़ों के प्राइजेस। क्या बनोगे? एंटरटेनर नंबर 1 ओनली ऑन फ्लिपकार्ट ऐप।
Basildon community radio station Gateway 97.8 has recently launched a special project to support vulnerable residents and hand out free radio sets. The initiative is in partnership with Basildon Roundtable and includes distributing radios to residents who are over 70 and isolating in their home, as well as quarantined. Donnie Lawrence, the station director of 97.8 FM of Gateway 97.8 Basildon Radio, community radio, it recognizes that radio is a vital source of news information and companionship in these times. Gateway is delighted to run this project for the people of the borough. It is a lovely idea to reach so many more people. I would like to thank Basildon Roundtable for making this possible. The revival of Doordarshan has been a fairy tale of sorts, from being at the bottom of the TRP charts to dominating the top position of the list. DD has seen a phenomenal upward curve in the last 1 month. Riding through the milestones, the rise of Doordarshan has undoubtedly hit the OTT platforms Netflix and Amazon Prime. Netizens even have been flooding the internet with Netflix reaction memes. Prakash Zavadekar, Information and Broadcast Minister, said, "We want to review this fully. The best serials should be on the national broadcaster. This is our target. We have decided that we must bring in good, allow the system to bring good serials and programs so that people prefer public broadcasters over others." According to Broadcast Audience Research Council (BARC) data, in the 13th week of the year, DD National had received 1.5 billion viewership figures and created a record for the highest viewership figures in the channel's long history. In the 14th week of this year, the channel cumulatively recorded 1.9 billion weekly impressions and was far ahead of its competitors. CEOs of Prasar Bharati and Doordarshan are working on a project to involve. Supriya Sahu, the Director General of Doordarshan, said that CEOs of Prasar Bharati and Doordarshan are working on a project to evolve an online platform for the viewers, which told IINS. Amazon Prime and Netflix are all set to take backseat very soon, as DD is all set to rise on the top. The shows being aired on DD have gripping impact, and other shows in future are also set to leave web series on Netflix, such as Sacred Games. OTT platforms can't get anything better for the Indian audience than the classic hits, which have brought all the generations together. The government is rightly capitalizing on the great work done by Doordarshan in the last month. Doordarshan's reported officials said that in terms of shows, Ramayan continued to be rating juggernaut, amassing 61 million impressions for the week 14 of 2020. The second position was held by DD Bharati, showing Mahabharat, which had 16 million impressions. One of the largest and most awarded private radio networks in India, 93.5 Red FM, and the country's largest musical label T-Series, also the world's largest YouTube channel, have come together to bring to you a brand new digital initiative. The CARE concert on 11th April 2020, 6 pm onwards. While everyone is at home during the lockdown, both the brands thought of collaborating for an initiative which helps in raising funds to tackle the current COVID-19 pandemic through the power and sweetness of music. Mr. Bhushan Kumar, Chairman and Managing Director of T-Series, said that amidst such unprecedented and uncertain times when the world is grappling to fight the coronavirus pandemic, we wanted to spread some cheer. Moreover, we saw synergies with Red FM to entertain and engage the audience in a creative format. The CARE concert is an initiative to unite all of us together and bring some positivity in the current scenario through music, and also create an opportunity which allows us to do our bit for the society by donating to the PM CARES Fund. The concert would be streamed on YouTube and Facebook handles of both T-Series and Red FM. Viewers can log in, enjoy the performances with the lineup of 15 plus artists and contribute any amount they wish to the PM CARES Fund through a link provided for the donations. The CARE concert comprises a stellar lineup with artists such as Yo-Yo Honey Singh, Adnan Sami, Neha Kakkad, Arman Malik, Amal Malik, Sachet Tandon, Parampara Thakur, Palak Muchal, Zubin Nautiyal, Aditya Narayan, Kakkar singers. All these artists will be performing from their homes with one voice, asking viewers to donate while they perform for them. Red FM's RJ Malishka and RJ Ronak will host the show. Nisha Narayanan, the director and COO of Red FM and Magic FM, said that COVID-19 without a doubt has been harsh on the business front, with most sectors taking a hit. Yet, it is important to understand every crisis presents a ray of hope and new opportunities too. People have always found strength and hope in art and music during crisis, and this is a humble effort by Red FM and T-Series to bring together everybody for a common cause. Maharashtra will send 100 buses to Kota, Rajasthan to bring back stranded students. Maharashtra is also making available interstate permits for those who wants to take private vehicles to bring back the students. Satyajit Tambe, the president of Maharashtra Youth Congress, said that a total of 1,609 students from Maharashtra are stranded in Kota, and the institutes where they were studying are in touch with the Rajasthan government. The institute have furnished the government with information about the students for making some arrangements. He urged this information and the request towards the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Uddhav Thackeray, for the appeal and for the request to bring back our students of our state. Over 70 students from Maharashtra, the story follow-up is now forwarded. Over 70 students from Maharashtra who were stranded at Kota in Rajasthan due to the lockdown were brought to Pune in 4 buses early on Saturday. Officials said the Maharashtra government had sent buses to Rajasthan to bring back nearly 1,800 students. A number of students from Maharashtra had been staying at Kota to take coaching classes for the preparation of various competitive entrance examinations after class 12. Anil Parab, the State Transport Minister of Maharashtra, said that students would be brought back to Maharashtra in ST buses, and 76 buses from Dhule Depot have already left for Kota. After their return to Maharashtra, the students would undergo medical examination. Meanwhile, the state government has also taken measures to ensure that the ST bus drivers has necessary sanitation items and have arranged for places for their resting throughout the journey. 4 buses carrying 74 students reached the Swargate bus stand here. The last bus reached the depot in the early hours of Saturday. All the students and 8 drivers went through a health screening, and none of them were found with COVID-19 symptoms. They were allowed to go after being given home quarantine stamp on their hands. The official added that they noted that these students are from Pune and adjoining districts of Maharashtra. MSRTC officials and the team of Maharashtra Disaster Management Department said that On return, the students and their parents will undergo medical checkup followed by the mandatory 14-day home quarantine, and only 20 students were allowed in each bus. On the return from Kota, the bus will ferry students to their respective districts. Over 25 crore people watching Sangeet Setu online and 23 crore netizens streamed it, resulting in 63 crore imprints on social media. The aim of the online concert was to raise donations for the PM Cares Fund. The Bridge of Music or Sangeet Setu, the charity show which brought the country together to fight the COVID-19 pandemic, broke viewership records across platforms ranging from Doordarshan to online music sites. Manish Bardia, director of Sangeet Setu, said that no proper retakes or recording, yet every voice was touching millions of hearts. This was the beauty of Sangeet Setu. Production value matters least when emotional value is higher. Over 25 crore people watched it online and 23 people, netizens, streamed it, resulting in 63 crore imprints on social media. The mega charity show has in fact brought the DD's golden days along with retelecast of Ramayana and Mahabharata. Every time the nation has gone into a situation, our singers have shown the strength of unity to keep the nation's morale high during the tough times. Bollywood actor Akshay Kumar hosted the 3-day-long virtual music concert as 6 singers performed each day from their respective homes. Sukrit Singh, the show broadcasting director, said that no artist or OTT platform said when we approached them. Rather, all were ready to contribute to the country. Our locations were different, but the goal was one: to raise donations for the PM Cares Fund. Sangeet Setu's impact on the nation has been tremendous. It was aired on 300 plus media channels and 40 plus online OTT platforms, including Doordarshan. This show, along with Ramayana and Mahabharata, brought back the memories of the golden Doordarshan days. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, "Excellent gesture, expressing happiness seeing such wonderful performance will make you happy. More power to ISRA and the Indian music industry, who stand united in these trying times." Sensing a palpable among people, personal hygiene brands have actively started promoting precautionary tips. Given that it is the age of moment marketing, brands find it irresistible to not jump into the conversation, as confirmed coronavirus cases have jumped to 29 in India. A clutch of brands across categories have started creating digital as well as print ads to create awareness around the disease. Video streaming platform Netflix, online food delivery aggregator Zomato, Hindustan Unilever's Lifebuoy and Amul, among others, have leveraged public service messaging campaigns. Narayan Devanathan, the Group Executive and Strategy Officer, Dentsu Aegis Network, said that given that panic spreads faster than the disease, and given also that the best scientists in the world won't be able to find a targeted treatment or cure for it overnight, brands can help in reducing the spread of panic, find ways soothe people's nerves and provide factual counters to fear mongering rumors. Packaged consumer goods from Dabur said that it is running a series of awareness campaigns across digital platform, social media and mainstream media to educate the public about how to keep themselves safe from COVID-19. Our key healthcare brands such as Dabur Chyawanprash, Immunodab and Giloy Ghanavati have been running informative campaigns to drive awareness about staying protected from such illnesses. We are also organizing a Q&A session, particularly for mothers, with Ayurvedic doctors on digital media platforms to address their queries regarding COVID-19 and how to keep their families protected from it, says Mukesh Mishra, the Dabur India Limited of Marketing Head Healthcare. Meanwhile, brand categories which are not being directly involved in the prevention of the disease are also taking steps to spread awareness. Dairy brand Amul, for instance, did a topical ad featuring its brand mascot, the Amul girl, washing hands, as the copy read, "Better saaf than sorry." A clever wordplay of the phrase. The ad appeared in print as well as brand social media handles. The CEO of Havas Media India and Southeast Asia, Anita Nair, said that Such campaigns have two-field advantage, which includes the social angle on the awareness bit and the brand connect with this current situation. In the post also brands like Dettol, Lifebuoy have used similar strategies during such outbreaks and relevance of cleanliness and hygiene even in social events such as the Mahakumbh. The idea is to bring relevance and stay top of mind. Facebook has collaborated with some of the biggest names in Indian entertainment to put together a home-to-home fundraiser concert called as I for India. All the proceeds from the fundraiser concert will go to the India's COVID response fund managed by Give India to support on-ground relief efforts. Working round the clock to contain the pandemic in the country has raised an amount of over Rs 52 crore donations for relief. The I for India organizers and producers explained that 2 weeks ago we started work on India's biggest concert to entertain people who are locked down at home. To pay tribute to those who work on the front lines while we work from home, and to raise funds for those who have no work and some problem. A stark reminder that life is fleeting. We must play our part. The concert featured Kareena Kapoor Khan, Vidya Balan, Shabana, Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, Arjun Kapoor, Saif Ali Khan, Rani Mukherjee, Diljit Dosanjh, Katrina Kaif, Vicky Kaushal, Anushka Sharma, Ayushmann Khurrana. The music fraternity saw the presence of Bryan Adams, A.R. Rahman, Gulzar, Javed Akhtar, and many more celebrities and important people from our film and music Indian industry. Akshay Kumar kick-starting the concert with a poem by lyricist Manoj Muntashir titled Tumse Ho Paega. Title Sab Sahi Ho Jayega. The song is about the people being locked up inside homes and the hope that sooner or later the world will be COVID-free. Shah Rukh's son Abraham also made an appearance in the song and the duo put up some adorable dance moves together. And many more artists performed. By the end of the 4-hour 20 minutes long concert, over Rs 3 crore were raised. All the proceeds from the fundraiser concert will go to the India COVID Response Fund managed by Give India to support on-ground relief. Shah Rukh Khan, the actor of our Hindi film industry, said that that's what life about: good chances, hope, kindness and compassion in whatever ways we can. A total of Rs 4.3 crores were raised through Facebook donations and Rs 47.77 crores were raised. This initiative will go to Give India organization for relief work during the homestay. Stay safe, stay happy, and let's win this war. You are braver than you believe and stronger than you seem and smarter than you think, so follow guidelines and stay home to stay safe. Stay positive, stay home and save lives. Care for our family and stay creative, stay amazingly healthy. And this is the end of the bulletin. The news was read by Nitish Subhandit.